Hello and welcome back to some more Pokemon VGC 2016 Showdown. Had to think of what I was saying first. So, last time we left off, we did some battles, had a team, but I can't be expected to stay with the same team for very long, so I made this team here, which is I think it's a pretty good team. It's highly experimental at the time, and I actually need to start my timer, so I can know how long I'm going for. But yeah, this team is in its highly experimental stages. I started it when I was like, I feel like using Giratina. So, yeah. Let's go. We're just gonna go ahead and start searching for a battle as I start my timer off. So, it's a pretty interesting team, and I'll get into some things after we start the battle and once you start seeing some of the sets that I have, because it's pretty crazy, and I like it a lot. It's weird, but it's fun. So, we're just gonna, there we go. And we're going against Alexiel. Good luck and have fun as usual. Because, we don't want to wish ill will on people. We want people to have a good time, have fun. So, alright, what I'm thinking we do here... Alright, we start with... We're gonna lead. I don't know why people do this. Why do people bring only one restricted is what I want to know. And I actually think I faced this guy earlier today, which is pretty interesting. So I remember his team, like it's Mega Gardevoir, of course, Crobat, but I'm not getting why people only use one restricted, when that's the huge thing about the format. But whatever. We're not going to question it for much longer. We're going to go ahead and we're going to lead with the Giratina, but I know that Gardevoir hurts. Okay, we're going to lead with Kangaskhan and Giratina. And then we're going to bring the Nidoking and the... I really feel like I should bring my Xerneas despite the Crobat and the Whimsicott. I'm gonna bring it. Okay, so now we are under slight threat. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna fake out this Gardevoir. Well, actually, 156. We actually outspeed right now. I really want to see if we OHKO. I want it. Should I? No, we're just going to fake out Tailwind. So we're going to fake out the Gardevoir with our Kangaskhan. Let me make sure I'm Mega Evolving just in case. Then we're going to Tailwind with Giratina. Now, I have noticed people leaning towards Origin Giratina when they choose to use it. Ooh, and that's actually pretty bad right there. But he does choose to, instead of go for Tailwind there, he actually chooses to Quick Guard. So return would have been the safer option. But now we're going to go ahead. We're going to return that Gardevoir, and then we're going to go for a... We're actually going to... should I? Yeah, we're going to switch into our Nidoking here, because Giratina can tank hits, so I'm going to want him for later so I can take Earthquakes and Dragon Claws. So we do actually get the OHKO there. I should have returned Gardevoir turn 1 instead of fake outing, because that's a mistake on my part. Like I said, the team is still in very experimental stages. I can't talk. The team is still in very experimental stages. So right now, I'm just trying to figure out when I'm supposed to bring certain things, when I'm doing certain things. And while we have some time to think, let me actually go through a bit of my thought process. So what I'm thinking right now is, yes, I'm running Choice Scarf Nidoking. And what I'm actually doing is I'm running modest Choice Scarf Nidoking with Tailwind, Giratina, and Crobat, simply because I don't like Xerneas. That's literally my reasoning. I don't like Xerneas. And it's been working out pretty decently, but right now we're going to go ahead and return this Kyogre, and we're going to Sludge Bomb. I really want to get rid of that Crobat because it's going to be a huge disturbance. Yeah, we're going to try and get rid of the Crobat, and then see if we can set up a Geomancy, because I know that he probably didn't bring Whimsicott, since he has that. But we're going to go ahead and, actually no, we're going to return the Kyogre, and we're going to Ice Beam the Crobat here. Yes, we should be able to OHKO Crobat, but my thinking was, this thing takes out Groudon, and it takes out a huge chunk of Xerneas' health, so Fake Out plus Sludge Bomb onto Xerneas is a kill, and this thing one-shots Groudon with Earth Power. But I remember before I was running Choice Scarf on this thing, I actually had a major problem with Groudon, because if I would set up Tailwind, and they would set up Tailwind, because Tailwind is really popular in this format. Tailwind's always going to be popular. But, oh, my TV came on there, my bad. But, it's always going to be popular. And if they use Tailwind and I use Tailwind, I'm not going to be killing that Groudon. So I want to always be able to outspeed Groudon. So if I have a Choice Scarf, then I outspeed them. And if I don't, then I set up Tailwind and my Choice Scarf, and then I win from there. And that's how that works. Or that's what's intended to happen. So right here, we're going to go ahead, we're going to Shadow Ball this Kyogre. Actually, no, we're going to go ahead and we're going to protect. Is Dazzling Gleam really the right play here? We're going to protect Dazzling Gleam. And I hope I can knock out this Crobat with the Fairy Aura boost. Because I would Geomancy. It didn't pick up the KO, that's what I was afraid of. And he actually does just go straight in for that. And now we actually don't get the outspeed, so that's a huge mistake on my part. But he can't actually KO me with Origin Pulse, so he has to Ice Beam me. So right here we're going to go for Tailwind Geomancy. We're going to see how this works out. Hopefully well, because I made a huge misplay there by trying to Dazzling Gleam. That's going to lose it for me, I think. If I had Geomancied, I could have won. But now I lose a slow, painful death, because I was expecting Crobat to taunt me, which is why I went for the Dazzling Gleam. So that's seriously going to set me behind. And there he taunts. That's game. So yeah, that's an utter misplay on my part, but you know, we're still learning. So we're going to go ahead and get into the next battle. And I have never actually faced a Mewtwo or a Reshiram. So this is going to be a new experience for me. I'm liking Garchomp here, simply because it takes out everything on its team. If I set up Tailwind and then go for the Greninja, then I can just knock that out right away. Aegislash and Venusaur are the things that are really stopping me from leading with Xerneas. I'm thinking what I'm going to do. I'm going to lead... I'm liking the Giratina lead. Like, he's probably Tailwind, Reshiram, and or Braviary. Is this really smart? Yeah, we're going to lead with Giratina. Because Mewtwo would just Psychic, Psystrike, whatever, onto Nightwing. And then we're going to lead with... Yeah, we're going to lead with Kangaskhan. I'm liking it. And then we bring the Nidoking and the Garchomp. Do I bring the Garchomp? I'm going to bring the Garchomp. And earlier today, I actually lied. I have seen a Mewtwo before. It was a Mega Mewtwo Y, and he tried setting up Calm Mind. I have no idea what was happening there. But we're probably going to see the low kick come out of Greninja or something along those lines. Because otherwise he wouldn't have a good Kangaskhan stopper. But I also don't want him setting up Tailwind. It's essential that he doesn't set up Tailwind with Reshiram. So we're going to try and stop that. Let me see. It looks like he did actually go for it. Actually, no. He's Choice Scarf. Yeah, he's Choice Scarf. Okay. That's crazy. This is why I like Giratina. Look at that. Stab Dark Pulse from Greninja with the Life Orb. And it brought me down to 30. I still have 30%. Like, that's crazy. Just tell me that's not crazy, please. So now, Giratina's done his job, but I still want to try and wall out that Mewtwo as much as I can. So we're going to switch into our Rook the Nidoqueen here. I mean Nidoking, my bad. And then we're going to just go for the... Actually, the return is easy to predict, and that's a free switch into Aegislash there. We're going to return the Reshiram. No, we're returning the Greninja. He did not switch the Greninja, which is awesome. And Mother of the Year avoided Blue Flare, and that's why she's Mother of the Year. Also, I don't think I mentioned this before, because I don't ever recall using Kangaskhan. Mother of the Year. Modi is Mother of the Year. I just like the name, because, you know, Kangaskhan just loves sending its baby out into battle to go and kill things for it. That's good parenting if I've ever seen it. And trust me, I've seen good parenting. So we're going to go ahead, Earth Power the Reshiram there, knock that out. And we're getting a strong return off onto the Mewtwo. as he tries to get rid of our, what's it called? Nidoking. I can never remember that thing's name. And he's going to go ahead and forfeit right there. So now we have 1 loss, 1 win under our belt with this team. Looks like we're going to be able to get a 3rd battle in because I have some time. I have 5 minutes. We are blazing through these battles, or I'm just moving really fast. Like, this is crazy. So, Yveltal. Yveltal's really interesting. And then, you know, we have the basic Groudon. Alright, so the point of Nidoking is that's a mon where I can bring it in almost every match. So pretty much every time I have a battle, I'm gonna bring Nidoking. Like, that's what's supposed to happen with it. Now that Thundurus is still a problem. You know, I have Rock Slide on Fang just for Thundurus. But I can't bring Xerneas because I'm just gonna get taunted right away. I guess I don't want to lead with Rook though. Well, what I like Giratina for Tailwind 2 is also that it can't be fake outed. But I'm going to be taking huge damage from that Yveltal because of the Dark Aura, so that's going to hurt bad. But I also don't want to risk being fake outed. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind, I'm dumb. I can't be fake outed with Crobat either. So, yeah, that's just a lack of knowledge right there. But we're going to go ahead. I kind of want to bring Modi here too. Simply because I just want huge damage from that Yveltal, and I don't have a way of dealing big damage to that thing. Or Thundurus with just hard damage. And I can't really do that to Rotom either. But, you know, I haven't seen as many people using Rotom as I would have expected. It's just kind of a passive thing that exists. I haven't really seen it around. So right now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the taunt. I don't know if I should taunt the Yveltal or the Rotom, because I know he's probably going to be setting up Tailwind with that thing. We're going to go ahead and taunt the Rotom just to stop any incoming, whatchamacallits, giggity gosh. I'm going to remember it. Just to stop any incoming, I know what I'm thinking, it'll come to me eventually. So we go ahead and taunt that Will-O-Wisp, there we go. So he actually does go ahead and Thunderbolt Nightwing, gets the Oblivion Wing off on Fang. That's going to hurt a lot. And did we miss our Rock Slide? No, we hit it. Oblivion Wing is just an insane move in general. So we're going to go ahead and Super Fang the Groudon. Or should I Super Fang Yveltal? We're going to Super Fang Groudon, because we outspeed after this. And then we're going to go for the Earthquake. So big damage off on that. Getting a little bit of damage off on that. He's going to go for the Snarl for some reason. I'm not getting that. I guess to pick up the KO on Nightwing, which he didn't get anyway, so awesome. That's another Super Fang right there. So now we're going to go ahead. We're going to Super Fang this Yveltal. And we're going to Dragon Claw. As I want this thing to die. Awesome, and he did switch out Groudon, which I wasn't really hoping for, but it means that that's another turn that Fang gets to live, which is awesome. So now I actually get a Super Fang off onto that Rotom, which is going to be super helpful. Actually, I kind of feel like I should taunt the Aegislash while I can. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to Super Fang the Rotom, and then we're going to, should I Dragon Claw it now? Yeah, we're going to Dragon Claw it just to try and get rid of that thing. And he is going to go for the Wide Guard, I guess expecting a Rock Slide there, but that's not at all what I'm planning on doing. We can bring in Mother of the Year right here. Should I? Because I still want an Earthquake. So we're going to bring in Mother of the Year here. And I don't know. Wait a minute, what? Stealth Rock. Okay, he has Stealth Rock Groudon. I didn't even notice that. I really should stop speeding up. We're going to go ahead. We're going to return this Rotom right now. We actually do outspeed him before we Mega. We're going to go ahead, Mega, return. Just in case he feels like switching that thing in. Oh, he was expecting EQ, duh. And then we're going to just go ahead. Yeah, we're going to return it, just in case. And then we're going to just go ahead, EQ, see if he Wide Guards. If he Wide Guards, it's no big deal. Alright, so this is not shaping up as I would have liked it to. Because we took big damage from our own Earthquake. But we did get some damage off on that thing. So now I go ahead, return the Rotom, and now we just spam Earth Power because all he has left is Groudon. So we knock out that Aegislash easy, and if he doesn't double protect, then he loses, and if he does double protect, he also loses, so GG pretty much. He goes for the King Shield there, we knock out the Rotom, and now I just go ahead and Sucker Punch the Aegislash and Earth Power the Groudon, and we win. So go ahead, Sucker Punch that, Earth Power, and that's shaping up to be a win. We knock out the Aegislash and knock out the Groudon. Good game, sir. So yeah, we have 23 seconds to spare. My alarm actually isn't going to go off this time, which is awesome. So yeah, with that, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm going to see you all next time. So yeah, bye!